Top 7 vitamins to strengthen your legs. Imagine waking up each morning with legs that feel powerful, steady, and energized. No more muscle fatigue, no more nagging cramps, and no more fear of losing your balance or taking a fall. If your goal is to stay active, self-reliant, and full of confidence, the secret starts with proper nutrition. Today, we're unveiling the 7 most effective vitamins and minerals that can keep your legs resilient and unstoppable. From enhancing muscle performance to preserving bone density and boosting blood flow, these essential nutrients can dramatically improve the way you move and feel every single day. So, whether you enjoy a peaceful walk in the park, dancing to your favorite tunes, or simply maintaining your independence, this video is made for you. Before we begin, I'd love to hear where you're tuning in from. Drop a comment below and feel free to ask any questions you may have. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest health insights from Health 365. Let's take a step toward a stronger, healthier future together. First up, vitamin D. As we grow older, our bodies inevitably go through changes. Muscle mass declines, bones become thinner, and movements that once felt effortless can begin to feel more difficult. One of the most overlooked contributors to this decline is a lack of vitamin D. It's not just about fragile bones. This vitamin plays a critical role in keeping your legs strong, stable, and fully functional. Let's explore why vitamin D is essential for leg strength in older adults, and how making sure you get enough of it can transform both your mobility and your overall health. As we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight. Adding to the problem, many seniors spend less time outdoors due to limited mobility, lifestyle shifts, or concerns about sun exposure. There is a silent epidemic of vitamin D deficiency that weakens muscles and makes legs unstable. Research consistently links low levels of vitamin D to poor muscle strength and a higher risk of falls in older adults. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism revealed that seniors with adequate vitamin D levels had stronger muscles, better balance, and improved coordination, making them far less likely to suffer from injuries or fractures. On the flip side, those deficient in vitamin D often experience accelerated muscle loss, making even basic movements like climbing stairs or getting out of a chair much more difficult. But vitamin D isn't only about helping the body absorb calcium or protecting your bones, although both are important. This powerhouse vitamin directly supports muscle function by enhancing protein synthesis and improving the way nerves communicate with muscles. You can think of it as vital fuel for your leg muscles. Without it, they simply can't perform at their best. Vitamin D also helps preserve fast-twitch muscle fibers, which are essential for quick reactions and maintaining balance. These fibers allow your legs to respond rapidly when you're thrown off balance. Without enough vitamin D, they weaken, leading to slower reflexes, reduced strength, and a much greater risk of injury. In addition, vitamin D has been shown to reduce inflammation in muscle tissue, easing the chronic leg pain and stiffness many seniors experience. If you suffer from regular cramps, tightness, or unexplained leg aches, optimizing your vitamin D levels could offer significant relief. Ignoring a deficiency in vitamin D doesn't just weaken your legs, it can lead to much more serious health issues. The most alarming of these is osteoporosis, which causes brittle bones and increases the risk of fractures. Without sufficient vitamin D, your body can't absorb calcium properly, leaving bones fragile and highly prone to breaks. Even a small fall can result in a major fracture, seriously compromising mobility and independence. Beyond bones and muscles, low vitamin D levels are linked to higher risks of heart disease, cognitive decline, and a weakened immune system. Seniors who overlook their vitamin D intake may not only deal with frail legs, but also face chronic illnesses that further reduce their quality of life. So what's the solution? The good news is that optimizing your vitamin D levels is simple and can make a profound difference. Here are the best ways to do it. Sunlight. Spending just 15 to 30 minutes in the sun, especially in the morning or late afternoon, can give your body a natural vitamin D boost. Expose your arms and legs to maximize absorption, But remember that sunscreen can block vitamin D synthesis, so strike a balance. Vitamin D-rich foods. While diet alone might not meet your daily needs, foods like fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, fortified dairy products, egg yolks, and mushrooms can help improve your levels. Supplements. For many older adults who don't get enough sun, vitamin D supplements are essential. Most health experts recommend 800 to 1,000 IU daily for bone and muscle health, though those with severe deficiencies may need higher doses under a doctor's supervision. If you're unsure about your vitamin D status, a simple blood test can offer clarity. Many healthcare providers now routinely test older adults for vitamin D, recognizing its vital role in preventing falls and fracture. Next, calcium. Unlike younger individuals whose bones are still actively remodeling, seniors face a slow loss of bone mass, putting them at higher risk for fractures. This is especially dangerous for the legs. Hip fractures, femur breaks, and stress fractures in the lower limbs are among the most serious injuries older adults experience. A fall that might be harmless in youth can lead to months of recovery or even permanent loss of mobility when bones are depleted of calcium. Calcium's importance goes beyond bone strength. It's also essential for muscle contraction. Every action, from taking a step to rising from a chair, involves a delicate dance between calcium and your muscle fibers. Calcium acts as the trigger for movement, helping muscles contract smoothly and effectively. Without enough calcium, muscles may cramp, feel weak, or simply fail to generate the strength needed to stay stable. This is why calcium deficiency often leads to frequent leg cramps, sluggish movement, and poor endurance. So, how do you get enough? Diet. Dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese are excellent sources, but so are leafy greens like kale and bok choy, tofu, almonds, sardines, and fortified plant-based milks. Eating a wide range of these foods ensures more reliable calcium absorption and bone support. Supplements. If your diet falls short, calcium supplements can be helpful, especially when combined with vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium effectively. But moderation is key. Too much calcium, particularly from supplements, can cause kidney stones, arterial buildup, or digestive issues. The recommended daily intake for seniors is 1,000 to 1,200 mg of calcium, ideally from a mix of food and supplements if necessary. But don't forget, movement matters just as much. Weight-bearing exercises like walking, light jogging, or resistance training stimulate bone growth and help direct calcium where it's needed most, into your bones and muscles. Neglecting calcium doesn't just weaken your skeleton, it steals your freedom. It limits your ability to move with ease, to enjoy your favorite activities, and to live life on your own terms. True strength begins with healthy bones and well-functioning muscles, and calcium is the cornerstone of both. Vitamin B12. While many discussions around leg strength focus on calcium and protein, few people realize that vitamin B12 plays an essential role in neuromuscular health. It's the vitamin responsible for maintaining nerve integrity, ensuring that signals from your brain reach your muscles swiftly and effectively. When B12 levels drop, communication between your nerves and muscles falters, leading to numbness, tingling, and muscle weakness, especially in the legs. This breakdown in neural function can cause balance problems and increase the likelihood of falls. Older adults are especially vulnerable to B12 deficiency due to reduced stomach acid production, which is necessary for absorbing the vitamin from food. Symptoms can be subtle at first, like fatigue, clumsiness, or slight tingling, but left unaddressed, they can progress to more serious mobility challenges. According to studies, people with low B12 levels often exhibit slower reflexes, poor coordination, and muscle fatigue, all of which directly impair lower body strength. Fortunately, improving B12 levels can lead to remarkable improvements in leg sensation and mobility. Incorporating B12-rich foods such as meat, fish, eggs, dairy, and fortified cereals can help. However, for many seniors, oral or injectable supplements may be necessary to correct a deficiency. A simple blood test can confirm your levels and guide proper treatment. Ensuring optimal B12 intake is a powerful way to revitalize your legs, sharpen coordination, and restore your confidence in movement. The electrical impulses that travel down your spinal cord and into your legs remain strong and accurate. Without them, your muscles fail to receive the proper signals, resulting in weakness, instability, and a slow erosion of control over movement. It's no wonder one of the most frequent symptoms of B12 deficiency is a sensation of heavy, fatigued legs, often accompanied by tingling or numbness. But here's the issue: vitamin B12 deficiency is alarmingly widespread among older adults. Unlike other vitamins that can be stored in fat or absorbed through a broad variety of foods, B12 absorption depends heavily on digestive health. The body requires sufficient stomach acid and a specific protein called intrinsic factor to extract B12 from food. As we age, stomach acid production declines, and conditions like gastritis, acid reflux, or prolonged use of antacids further impair absorption. Combine that with the fact that many seniors unknowingly consume diets lacking in B12-rich foods, and the result is a gradual yet relentless depletion of this crucial nutrient. The effects of B12 deficiency go far beyond just feeling tired. If left uncorrected, B12 depletion can cause lasting nerve damage, impairing balance, coordination, and reflexes. Many older individuals who struggle with frequent falls, trouble walking, or the feeling that their legs aren't functioning properly are actually experiencing neurological symptoms linked to low B12. The decline happens so gradually that it's often mistaken as a normal part of aging, when in truth, it's entirely preventable. Thankfully, replenishing B12 levels can significantly enhance both mobility and vitality. Research has shown that older adults who correct their deficiency report noticeable gains in strength, stamina, and leg performance. But where does this essential vitamin come from? Unlike many other nutrients that can be sourced from plants, vitamin B12 is found almost exclusively in animal-based foods. Prime sources include lean meats, fish, eggs, dairy products, and shellfish, especially clams and liver, which rank among the highest. For those following plant-based diets or who struggle with absorption, B12 fortified foods like cereals and plant-based milks or B12 supplements become necessary. The good news is that vitamin B12 is one of the safest supplements to take, as any excess is flushed out through urine. Many older individuals benefit from high-dose B12 supplements or regular injections, especially if dietary absorption is limited. Routine blood tests can help monitor levels and prevent the slow decline in leg function that so often stems from deficiency. But here's the deeper truth: strong legs aren't just about muscular strength. They're about the efficiency of your nervous system, your reflexes, and your coordination. No matter how much you exercise, if your nerves aren't firing correctly, your legs won't respond the way they should. That's why maintaining healthy B12 levels is one of the most overlooked yet most powerful strategies for preserving mobility and quality of life as you age. 4. Magnesium. Each time you take a step, magnesium plays a silent yet critical role, ensuring that your muscles receive the signals they need to contract and relax properly. It acts as the master regulator of muscular function, reducing fatigue, preventing spasms, and supporting endurance. One of the most frequent yet under-recognized signs of magnesium deficiency is restless leg syndrome, or frequent nighttime leg cramp. Many seniors suffer from sudden painful leg muscle contractions, especially at night, interrupting sleep and making it harder to recover from everyday tasks. This isn't merely discomfort, it's the body signaling trouble in regulating muscle relaxation. Magnesium helps to quiet overactive nerve impulses and keeps muscles from seizing up unexpectedly, making it vital for anyone dealing with tension, spasms, or involuntary movement. Magnesium's benefits aren't limited to muscle alone. It's also essential for maintaining bone density and joint health. While calcium usually gets the spotlight for bone support, it cannot function effectively without magnesium. This crucial mineral helps transport calcium and ensures it's deposited into bones, not soft tissues, where it can cause stiffness and joint discomfort. Research has shown that higher magnesium intake is associated with stronger bones and reduced fracture risk in older adults, reinforcing its importance for long-term mobility. So why is magnesium deficiency so widespread? One major reason is that it's quickly depleted by stress, medications, and poor eating habits. Many older adults take medications that lower magnesium levels, including diuretics, proton pump inhibitors, and certain blood pressure drugs. When these are combined with diets low in magnesium-rich foods, the result is a deficiency that slowly erodes stamina, strength, and flexibility. This is why many seniors experience declining endurance, walking shorter distances, climbing stairs more slowly, and feeling drained after minor exertion. It's not just aging, it's a lack of the right nutrients to fuel the body. Replenishing magnesium levels can deliver almost immediate improvements in leg health, reducing cramps, increasing energy, and restoring ease of movement. Top food sources of magnesium include leafy greens, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and legumes. In particular, pumpkin seeds, almonds, spinach, black beans, and avocados are especially magnesium-rich and offer a natural way to protect muscles and bone. However, for those who struggle to meet their needs through food alone, magnesium supplements can be a practical option, especially forms like magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate, which are more bioavailable. The transformation that takes place when magnesium levels are restored is profound. Seniors who once felt weighed down and sluggish often find renewed strength in their legs. Those who dealt with frequent cramps or tightness find relief, sleep more soundly, and move with greater freedom. Even balance and coordination can improve, as magnesium supports the neuromuscular links that guide steady motion. 5. Potassium. Picture waking up, stepping out of bed, and feeling a sudden, intense cramp in your calf. Sound familiar? Muscle cramps are one of the most common signs of potassium deficiency. That's because potassium acts as a key regulator of muscular activity, maintaining fluid balance inside and outside muscle cells. When potassium levels fall too low, muscles contract involuntarily, causing painful cramps, especially in the legs. For older adults who may already have reduced circulation or muscle mass, these cramps can be more than a nuisance, they can be disabling. And cramps are just the beginning. Have you ever felt your legs shaking after standing for a while, or noticed a growing stiffness when you walk? Potassium is crucial for transmitting signals between nerves and muscles to allow smooth, controlled movement. When levels are insufficient, communication between your brain and leg muscles deteriorates, and for older adults, avoiding falls is absolutely critical. Beyond muscle health, potassium plays broader roles that impact your cardiovascular and neurological systems too. Maintaining optimal levels can support heart rhythms, reduce blood pressure, and improve nerve transmission, all contributing to better coordination, reaction time, and balance. That's why ensuring sufficient potassium intake is essential not just for leg comfort, but for overall safety and well-being as we age. Potassium plays an unexpectedly vital role in supporting bone health. It helps balance the body's acid levels, which, if left unchecked, can gradually erode bone density. Research indicates that a potassium-rich diet may help slow bone deterioration, lowering the risk of osteoporosis and reinforcing the structural integrity of the legs. So potassium isn't just important for muscle performance, it's also essential for the harmonious functioning of both muscles and bones in your legs. Now for the key question. How can you make sure you're getting enough potassium to benefit your legs? Thankfully, nature offers a wide array of tasty potassium-packed options. Bananas are likely the first food that comes to mind, but they're only one example. Sweet potatoes, avocados, spinach, beans, and oranges are also outstanding sources. Even a plain baked potato with the skin on can provide more potassium than a banana. The secret is incorporating a mix of these foods into your daily meals so your muscles and bones consistently receive the nourishment they need. For those who find it difficult to get enough potassium from food alone, supplements might seem like a quick fix. But how much potassium do you truly need? The daily recommended intake is 2,600 milligrams for women and 3,400 milligrams for men. These targets are usually achievable through a balanced diet that includes fruits, vegetables, and legumes. However, individuals with conditions like kidney disease or high blood pressure should closely monitor their intake and consult a physician to determine the right amount. Vitamin K. When thinking of nutrients crucial for bone strength, calcium and vitamin D often take center stage, but without vitamin K, those nutrients can't do their job effectively. Vitamin K is the key player that ensures calcium is directed into bones where it's needed, instead of accumulating in arteries or soft tissues, which could cause stiffness, reduced circulation, and even heart issues. Think of vitamin K as a traffic controller, guiding calcium to the right destination and supporting the structural strength and mobility of your legs. For older adults, this becomes especially important. Studies show that people with higher vitamin K intake enjoy stronger bones, fewer fractures, and better overall bone density than those with lower levels. That's because vitamin K activates osteocalcin, a protein that binds calcium to the bone matrix, making bones denser and less prone to fractures. But vitamin K's benefits don't end there. It's also essential for healthy joints and muscles. Many people overlook the fact that healthy legs require not only strong bones, but also flexible joints and properly functioning muscles. Vitamin K helps reduce inflammation in joints, potentially slowing osteoarthritis progression and easing knee stiffness, something many older adults experience. If your knees ache during movement or feel tight after sitting too long, vitamin K could be the missing link to regaining comfort and mobility. Poor balance, difficulty walking, and a greater risk of falling are often tied to weakened leg muscles. Emerging studies indicate that vitamin K helps enhance muscle strength and coordination, especially in aging adults. It does this by regulating calcium within muscle cells, ensuring proper contractions and avoiding uncoordinated movements that lead to instability. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, collard greens, and Brussels sprouts are rich in vitamin K1, the plant-based form. Yet another potent version, vitamin K2, is found in fermented foods like natto, fermented soybeans, aged cheeses, and some animal products like egg yolks and liver. K2 is especially valuable because it remains active in the body longer and is even more effective in steering calcium into bones rather than arteries. To naturally boost your vitamin K intake, focus on eating more leafy greens and fermented foods. Adding a handful of kale to a smoothie or a serving of sautéed spinach to dinner can make a real impact. However, individuals who have trouble absorbing vitamin K, such as those with digestive issues or long-term antibiotic use, may consider supplements. But be cautious. If you're taking blood thinners like warfarin, consult a healthcare provider before increasing your vitamin K intake, as it plays a role in clotting and could affect your medication. Vitamin B6. Also called pyridoxine, vitamin B6 is far more critical for leg strength and muscle function than many realize. While several nutrients support movement, B6 is indispensable for nerve health, muscle repair, and protein utilization, vital for building and preserving muscle mass. Without it, even strong muscles can weaken over time, and simple actions like standing up or climbing stairs can feel unusually draining. A commonly overlooked role of B6 is in nerve communication and coordination. Low B6 levels can disrupt these signals, causing numbness, tingling, or even unstable walking. Many older adults confuse these symptoms with aging when, in fact, their bodies may just lack the nutrients needed to maintain neuromuscular function. Another key benefit of vitamin B6 is its ability to combat inflammation, muscle fatigue. It helps manage the body's inflammatory response, reducing soreness and keeping the legs flexible and strong. If you often feel stiff or take longer to recover from activity, increasing your B6 intake could be a turning point. Beyond muscle performance, B6 is vital for red blood cell production. These cells transport oxygen to muscles, supporting endurance and strength. A deficiency can lower hemoglobin levels, depriving muscles of oxygen and causing fatigue, heaviness, or low stamina. If even short walks leave you feeling exhausted, your body might be asking for more B6. So, where can you get this vital nutrient? Luckily, B6 is abundant in many accessible foods. Poultry, salmon, tuna, bananas, potatoes, chickpeas, and fortified cereals are all great sources. Including these in your regular meals can naturally boost B6 levels, supporting both nerve health and muscle strength. For those with absorption issues, dietary limits, or chronic illnesses, supplementation may be needed to meet optimal B6 levels. Recommended daily intake varies by age and gender, with older adults generally needing 1.5 milligrams per day for women and 1.7 milligrams for men. While food sources are safest, high-dose supplements should be used with care. Prolonged overuse may lead to nerve damage. Your best bet is to aim for a varied, balanced diet to ensure a steady, safe supply. If you found this video useful, please tap the like button. It really helps us bring more valuable content your way. Share your thoughts, questions, or future topics in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And of course, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest health insights. Stay informed, stay well, and we'll see you in the next video.